Welcome back, guys, to part 2 of this random Undead Imbalance match between myself and Green against 4 other contestants. Red is still in the game. And yeah, movements from the Barbarians, purple. And I don't have no idea where I left off yesterday when I was casting one pot. Yeah, I think I just started get the stuff from Inferno. And there's a quest, Endless Burst of Gold. I will find it eventually, but you'll see what happens. And that's an army I cannot take on at the moment. Yep, that would be nice, but the computer is smart enough to charge out when he knows that you are actually far away from the castle. I will still try it for some reason I don't really understand, but excuse me. Nah, this is this is pretty much nah, impossible. Oops. I think I just realized I made a big mistake. Yep, going back. By the way, I'm playing this part the next day when I'm feeling a little bit more rested. Yeah, that would be awesome if I could get that cartographer, but I don't have the green key master's tent yet. And yeah, I just upgraded the ghost dragons, and I'm gonna go on an epic adventure with Clavius until shit happens. Well, of course, I think I'm not spoiling anything with that. Mutare. And there's Red's last hero, as far as I'm concerned. And 3 ghost dragons are pretty much enough to defeat almost everything on the map. Let me see if I'm still recording. I am. Great. And that prison actually had a hero, semi-useful. At least it's a free hero that can pick up some items. Free. This is actually a big gift, like that hero was in the middle of the map. Pretty much that saves me the trouble of getting somebody there and getting sniped on the way, probably. Excuse me if you hear drinking noises. I'm just came back from the desert safari actually. Because right now I'm in Abu Dhabi, not anymore, but Dubai. And for around how many dollars or euros? Which is easier, I think, maybe dollars. For $25, something like that, you can go to the desert. They take you sand, like dune bashing on a 4x4, which is nice. I mean, I don't really like amusement parks, but fair enough. I mean, it's basically like a ride in an amusement park. It goes for like 25-30 minutes or something, depending. And well, the guy who's driving is actually, well, pretty skilled, because you have to know how to drive your 4x4s. And red is dead. Finally, one down. 3 more to go. So yeah, the guy who drove that 4x4 was pretty OP, and looks like that I cannot tell the story because there's action. And the barbarians actually decided to attack me right on from both angles. So yeah, I actually eliminated one of my major tasks. I do consider this mission, this whole scenario to be like split in half. I mean, green should take care of orange and purple. And he's doing a really bad job. I mean, he could have reached orange long time ago, like I did red. And yes, that's an interesting thing there. With purple guard, you'll see why. And well, I did take care of red. And now I'm fighting. I'm definitely fighting against teal. I'm trying to make it work. While green is here and there and everywhere, going on an adventure like, as I said, Bilbo Baggins, with a merry, cheery smile on his face, and doesn't care much about what I'm doing and what he should be doing. That's how the AI is, ladies and gentlemen. If they can even hurt you if they with you. I don't know if that's worth it or not. Probably not. Maybe yes. Yeah, I was just afraid that Teal would come after me. And that temple is actually useful, but I actually never use temples. I think here you can stay there for free. In Heroes 4 you have to pay 100 gold per day or something. Church is always expensive. Always. So what's it gonna be? Exploration, Dora the Explorer, or treasure chest? And the Rosewood, okay. Good choice. And there's a Pandora's box. I love to open Pandora's boxes because they usually have overwhelming enemies, but sometimes they're actually pretty beneficial. Like again, I'm not going to spoil everything, but it's going to be helping me a lot in the end game. But as I was saying, this is Safari, doom bashing, and then they take you to like a nomad village. It's really just set up like they used to live. It's really all about like it's commercial, so don't expect anything like they're going to be real like guys who like live there, or there's not even any role playing involved. It's just you go there in the middle of the desert like a nomad camp, and well, you can buy a lot of stuff obviously for cheap. Actually, they are actually cheaper than the ones that you can buy in souk, that's market in Arabic. And I'm hearing voices. And yeah, probably it's, well, it's absolutely worth it because there's belly dance, there's food, like nice Arabic food, barbecue and buffet, like salads and side dishes, all tasting pretty nice. I mean, it's a very professional catering company who's doing this, and there are different agents, like touring agents who organize this. So there are people coming different times, really, but everybody's there before like maybe 5. Then you can do your camel ridings. You can pose with an eagle on your hand, shoulder, and your head for a few dirhams, maybe $1-2. The camel ride is for free, and there's an annoying photographer who's taking pictures of you all the time. He took a really bad picture of me riding the camel. And then you can buy the pictures for some money. I didn't even bother to ask him. I was just saying La, which is no. La shukran. No thank you. And I will continue later. Because looks like, yeah, I got Striker back in action. And now I'm going to, yeah, I have to defend basically. Because Teal has enough forces to screw me over easily. Very easily. Now who's it gonna be? Sometimes it's not bad, sorry, bad to look up the enemy's heroes, because you might find something useful, like a hero with artifacts, excuse me, or a high-level hero. Usually the heroes that you defeat, you can recruit them afterwards. Well, I mean, only with, well, basically you have to have a lot of luck if you bring the vanilla, but with WoG, you have this nifty feature where you can select your next hero who you want to recruit. Still not too overpowered because you cannot, like, you have to spend more money if you want a specific hero. Like, it costs you technically 5,000 because you're recruiting a hero that you don't really need and you want another hero. Sometimes you still need the hero that you're recruiting anyways to get to the hero that you want. And I think it's perfectly balanced. And it should have been kind of feature in the vanilla as well. But I think they just thought that it's going to be too overpowered, that you would always go for some imbalanced heroes, like I'd always go for Taunt. But if you can choose your starting hero, then why can't you choose all the other heroes? I mean, why does it have to be so much RNGG? That always bugged me in this game, and when this was introduced, I was really happy that there are people who think alike. Now, the problem with this strategically is that I will have to defend 2 towns at the same time. That means that we'll cut into my gold. As you can see, I have absolutely no gold and not too many resources. But this battle I will be pretty much, yeah, I will pretty much easily win this. It's no problem. I don't care losing some imps. I wouldn't like to lose too many pit loads, but if I lose them, oh well. Happens. And he flees. Like a bitch. And that dragon cave would be nice to take, but then again, it's a lot of effort. That should be really green stuff. I mean, green should really take care of his stuff on the ground while I'm taking care of stuff here. That's why I really don't have any hero downstairs, so to speak. Don't even think about it. Nah. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have enough troops here, so if he decides to attack me... However, I have the cover of darkness on my side, so that's really messing with the AI sometimes. I decide to defend, looks like. So back to the desert safari. Food, and then there's this guy who comes up with, thanks for the gold, with a lot of like layers of skirts on him, and a bandana, white bandana. Like, those layers of skirts are like colorful, like green, blue, everything, purple, I think. And he starts to spin around, and he keeps on spinning. And he first he has like some flat drum, like some circular coin type of stuff. I can't really explain. Like, they basically look like drums but flat, but they're not drums. And then he starts to make formations with it while he's still spinning around, of course. And his skirt is like, you know what happens if you're wearing a skirt and you spin around. Marilyn Monroe effect. And he had white boots for some reason. Anyways, it's just the details that I remember. And he's spinning, and then they switch off the lights. At this time, it's already sunset, after sunset, so it's already dark. And this guy switches on something on his dress, and it just lights up, and it looks like a UFO. And he takes off one layer, he puts it on his head, then he creates something like 3 sources on his body, and he still keeps on spinning and spinning and spinning, spinning. Like a good 25 minutes he's spinning. And he's good with it. He's not feeling bad, he's still smiling, and then at one point he's like, that's it. Halas. Finished. Where did Till go? Oh, he's up there. And then he gets 2 guys up the stage and puts this skirt on them and tells them to spin around. And these guys maybe last for a minute. Then everybody's like, ah, that guy who was dancing in a skirt for 25 minutes. Full respect to him. The things that he did were nice, but the fact that he was spinning around, wow. For that long, and when he stopped, he was like, it was okay. He kept on dancing, and he immediately invited people up, and it wasn't like he had to like sit down and something, take a breather. And yep, that's a town. Dark Cloud. Actually, it would have been very beneficial to get the purple guard sooner, but well, I don't want to spoil anything, you'll see. And I think you can actually recruit stuff from your allies' dwellings. Although he already recruited the vampires, sadly. Okay, that's a battle I can win easily. So, well, back to that, what you can actually buy there, you can buy charred corn on cob, you can have shisha, that's hubbly bubbly for you guys who speak English, or hookah if you're from Nepal or India, I think that's how they call it, and that's for 50 dirham, that's it's around $10. Wait, $10. Maybe less. Oh, it's like 10, 12, 13 something dollars. Not that much. They have quite a nice selection of flavors actually. And the food you get falafel and some kebab as an appetizer before the guy with the skirts spinning around and just lit up as a Christmas tree. I don't have that key. Just to double check that. And after the guy, there's a buffet, so you can go ahead and eat salad. There's rice, nice Arabic side dishes like I think it's called chickpea stew. There's some curry, which is not too spicy. Some fresh salad, tomato. Only one person shall pass here. You are not that person. So what happens? I have to kill some ghosts. Interesting scripted event. I lost mana to that. And with this guy, it's crucial because he can cast Magic Arrow. So what else you can buy there? Popcorn, actually. Chips. Soft drinks are complimentary. Soft drinks as in pop, like soda. Coke and all that. No juices though, and they have actually a quite nice bar with quite a nice selection of beverages, although it's priced as high as cocaine. You can actually drink there, and there are VIP sections. Why am I? Yeah, I'm getting Wokial back. He got his ass beat. And I keep forgetting which is the better hero. None really. Ah, Pyre. She's level 3 and she has quite nice skills for pathfinding, so that's cool. And now I have a lot of money. And as Teal is up north doing nothing, thanks to the cover of darkness, I have to decide what to upgrade. Well, a good upgrade is a good upgrade. Yeah, build the Tomb of Souls. At least you can build some useless ghosts. And the Demon Gate is a good upgrade actually, if we haven't got anything else to upgrade. And tomorrow. Well, I'm trying to think what else you could do there, but there are a lot of things. Gifts. This guy is proper feeding me. Like, proper feeding me. No idea why though. Maybe he has too much. I bet he's already fully built. Not really, he doesn't have the... most of the upgrades. Again, I'm trying to find something, I don't know what. I guess the map size, probably. Yep. It's an M size map. I'm used to playing on S size maps because I love blitzkriegs, like quick combats, quick encounters, wars, finished in 1 month. And this one is not going to be finished in this month, believe that. As green is not doing anything on the ground, I've decided to start my own conquest against orange. And that border guard I have. That's where you sell your creatures for experience. Or money. Oh, actually, it's for money. Oh yeah, it's the Altar of Sacrifice. Here you can sell them. That's actually in the... whatchamacallit? In the full stronghold town. You can build this. For I think 1,000 gold. You can resell your troops if you need money. Plus if you have a lot of low level troops and you wanna buy them behemoths, but you don't have the money for it. And obviously a behemoth is better than what? 50 goblins? Maybe even 100 goblins. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know the math. I never did it, but I'd say maybe even 200 goblins is like not enough to take down a behemoth. And for 200 goblins, I mean, you can get enough money to buy a behemoth. But yeah, all in all, this is Safari, it's worth it a lot. I would recommend it to anybody. Especially the belly dancer chick. I wanted to marry that girl, I mean, me. Like, if a girl can dance or sing, I'm not using protection. You know what I mean? But back to the game now. I don't have anything else to talk about, and actually there's quite some action. Yeah, that's good. Not the best upgrade in the world. Well, not right now. In any other games, it's not the best upgrade that you can do, but if there's nothing else, well, what the heck. And as your enemies don't really use magic at all, it doesn't matter how much mana you drain from them. Yep, why not? That's quite a sizable army. Actually, I'm gonna go for this Den of Thieves because I want to know more about the situation. And I'm going, well, not full all out, I'm not going full Nelson. I'm just going like maybe 60%. Yep, just need some money. Some of that moolah. Yeah, I need the liches. I was actually finding it strange that I'm not taking the liches with. I have so many resources. And actually my ally is doing the feeder strategy. I'm feeding, you take care of the game, I do whatever I want. It's like some of those Warcraft 3 guys. If you watch a lot of Witty, which I do advise you to do so, it's WTII, you can find him on Twitch and YouTube, and by the way, I don't know him and I'm not getting anything from this, but he's a great guy, and when he plays Warcraft 3 4v4 RT, that's a random team, on Battle.net, he usually gets the most sickest and effed up allies in the game. Which means that some of them guys feeding, some of them guys go on adventure and do whatever they want, and I feel like Green is doing the same freaking thing to me. Like, he's giving me money and that's how he shuts me up. Too bad you can't TK your ally in this game. That would be awesome. I would have done it a long time ago, just go to Green's castle and just give it to him. Although he has quite a lot of powerful troops. Excusez-moi. Like, look at that. He's not even going to chase. I have to deal with green. Sorry, orange. And yep, those are firebirds. And this battle, as much as it seems like it's doable with what I have, it should be. But at the same time, that's a castle. And I'm going against... Okay, I'm trying to count here. Sometimes I'm using this show hex things, because it's hard to judge by the sight of your eye without the hex. Like, if you can get into a castle wall and attack something immediately, because with the vampires you want to attack. You want to attack on the first round if you can, because no enemy retaliation, and they can take a beating, especially with the steal life ability. And that's a bit depressing. I'm glad I didn't suicide them in immediately. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you put them inside the wall. What really counts is like if they can make enough damage to heal themselves. I mean, at this point I'm already realizing that this is like, I'm just pretty much trying my luck. That's just too much damage that these firebirds are doing. And technically I'm fighting level 7 creatures. At this point a fully upgraded Conflux Town is not something that Shackles of Wargreat, not something that an undead is dreaming about. It's not the easiest town to fight against. And yep, I didn't save because it was a new turn anyways. And you're going to see that, yep, it was a bad decision, because now, look who's here. Mr. Knight in Shining Armor. Yeah, I'm trying to think what to do, but actually this is pretty much power overwhelming. The problem with elementals is obviously with vampires you cannot really suck the life out of them, so the only creatures you can use for this is basically the pixies, fairies, whatever they're called, and firebirds. Now, pixies, they die too fast. They just die proper fast. So they actually don't have enough HP to heal the vampires back up, and the firebirds are just too powerful. And maybe I will be lucky this time. Yep. Orange decides to go elsewhere. So much for AI. It's always a coin flip. It's always a coin flip if you go in after you lost your momentum with undead, because you're actually sacrificing a lot of tech possibility there. So you're going to be behind tech because you rushed for vampires and you put everything there, while you have a small window that you can utilize to attack your nearest enemy and probably the next enemy near to that enemy. So probably you can take down 2 towns in a blitzkrieg situation, just about. But Orange was so far away and I digged around so much with Golf Run in the underground because I didn't really know how to get there. Maybe if I went there earlier I could have done something, but like this, I mean, you already had like a lot of phoenixes. Firebirds actually. Phoenix are even worse. So yeah, I don't particularly like to go against Conflux. I think it's a pretty broken faction, as in they are underpowered, but against undead, against this particular tactic, wow. They are not affected by a lot of spells and skills that I like to go with, that I like to call imbalance. And I think they are not affected by morale either, which does make sense. Maybe that's Heroes 4, I can't... Or maybe Heroes 4 they are. I'm sure here they are not. Something tells me I should say that they are not. That I should trust my instincts in this one. Oh, that was a misclick. Never mind. With Undead you can have misclicks like that. Doesn't matter. I could have even misclicked again, and the riders wouldn't have killed one ghost dragon at all, because then the second attack, before the second attack, these ghost dragons retaliate and kill everything. They're so OP. At this point I'm just trying to grind through the map, get my armies as well, get my economy as strong as possible, because now I'm having 2 fully upgraded towns and I need the money. And possibly the resources to upgrade them even more. And I'm already thinking about... all I can think about is defeating Teal. If you look at the map, it's all blue and green on the surface. And I'm even having some presence on the ground. But basically it's green, but I have this army here that can keep some stuff in check. And I'm AFK for some ulterior motive. Anyways, yeah, just some words about my situation. Right now I'm in Dubai. And I'm waiting for my visa. Because I quit my job in Abu Dhabi and I went to Dubai, but I had to... Well, when you quit a job here, they have to cancel your visa, which takes a lot of time, and then they have to renew your visa with the new company, which again takes a lot of time. So you basically just sitting around for a few more months. And while I'm doing this, I decided to reboot my channel. I've got nothing else to do. Because I've already seen most of the stuff and done most of the stuff in Dubai. I still want to go for mangrove paddling. Because I already did that in Abu Dhabi, but Dubai mangroves are different. So they said. Why am I AFK so much? Maybe one of my flatmates came home. Probably. Come on. Don't want to get into a story, because then probably I will just start playing again. But yeah, with girlfriend, I'm considering moving in again, because well, probably I could defeat the army. The army that's in the castle, if they come out. And with that other army gone, I will probably be able to do some damage to Orange's economy. If not, just make him stay in the castle. Am I really attempting this again? Okay, I really want to get this working. I don't... Well, if the Firebirds would... Yeah, actually it's just the Firebirds I'm against. It's really just these freaking Firebirds. Yeah, if the Firebirds would come out and I could attack them with all I have, then that's it. Could take them down. They're not that powerful. And I could just finish the rest, because these pixies are... they're nothing. They suck at damage, they suck at defense, they suck at health. They're the worst level 1 unit. And only if I could enter... Goodbye, vampires. Only it would be taunt. I could just keep raising the vampires all and all again. Looks like I'm trying to go in, and the Firebirds are out. That's a fail. That's a fail as well. And this is what actually made me think that I can win this. I mean, if those Firebirds come out and attack the ballista, then yeah. I have a chance. And for some reason those Firebirds didn't attack. Good on the AI again. See, I mean, they're not that strong. I killed one with the skellies. I'm gonna kill another one. Skelly DPS is OP. that death sound. Really rewarding. Ballista has 1000 health. I don't know what are you trying to do there. Actually, this is quite close in the end. If it wasn't for a freaking castle. Nah. I mean, it's closer than the last one. I think I'm trying this again, yeah, because if I can lure out those firebirds earlier, then possibly I can win this just about, surviving with some zombies possibly. It's really a close call. But at this point I have to attack with the vampires because I've lost. A lot of them. Better calm down. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. But then... there's the firebirds. Bam! And the towers. And the firebirds again, and goodbye. It's actually not too bad. Question is... yep. They came out. I wish they would these guys. Yeah, look, I mean, again, it's close. It's only these freaking towers. If it wasn't for a castle, I could have won this. But the result is the same. I've tried everything human possible. There's the cheeky disease, but all too late. I needed that like 100 runs earlier. Oh well. Oh well, Kalivali. I tried. And now I'm just feeling really depressed about not having enough troops. You can never have enough troops. Never. I think like I don't want to take these zombies with me, or I don't want to sell my wood for these liches. Just do it. I mean, in case of zombies, it's really questionable because they're slow. In case of upgraded zombies, yeah. Probably they're okay, but not with golf run, because then you are still behind one tile of movement, and sometimes you just need one tile of movement to actually reach something in time. I don't take zombies with, and usually I try to sell. I like to go all out. I try to sell all the resources if I feel the need to. But it's a really hard decision, and that's one of the reasons why I love this game. It's all about decisions. You go right or left. That will determine your future. You don't know what's going to happen, neither to the right, neither to the left, but you have to judge. It's your call. And I'm trying to use my brains here, use my weaker units to get rid of some of the enemies units that are low on health. And they are very good retard magnets as well. Ooh, 4 health. Retard magnets. Let's see what we're dealing with. Wow, everybody has level 7 unupgraded. And the strongest army is orange, so yeah, that's the worst I have to deal with. And actually, I'm the best. I am the best. Everybody has one artifact, which is interesting. No magical artifacts in this game, really. Oh well, there were a few. It looks like everybody found the same amount, which is interesting. Yeah. At this point, you can clearly see who's the MVP of the game. And green isn't even that useful. He had good income, only second to mine, but when it comes to Kingdom Army strength, orange is better than him. And I'm dealing with orange instead of him. He's he's just wandering around, creeping. Not too aggressive AI there. And ooh, devils, tempting. Devils are actually quite nice. Very useful. But I don't really know how to play Inferno. I'm okay with it, but I don't know any tactic. As I said, maybe rush to Archdevils or Archdevils. I don't know any mini retaliation, -1 luck. And basically unlimited speed. And nice attack, nice defense. They are a good level 7 unit, not the best. And they counter angels pretty harshly. But then again, angels also counter devils. It's just who's gonna attack first. Interesting battle there. I think I've lost this, to be fair. I'm taking out as much as I can before I go down. If I go out with the bang bang. Shit. I think I'm going to retreat here. As in, like, flee. Am I going to pay the price? Surrender. 600 gold isn't too bad for Black Knight. It's I think it's 50% value rebuy. Oh, value. I got rid of quite a few of his troops. The advisor has come up with a plan. He suggests you should train as many troops as possible, defeat all your neighboring towns and gain control of their resources and troops. Once you have done this, you can declare war against Kortim. He grows more powerful every day, so the quicker you act, the better your chances are. Perfect. Basically, it's just now that the game tells you, like, actually, your objective is to destroy and conquer everyone. Destroy and conquer. Conquer and use everyone, actually. So I'm feeling quite confident right now with Wokiel, which is good. Always good. Confidence is all you need in this world. And then you can do everything, believe me. I'm working here as a bartender. I never did bartending before. It's not rocket science, but still. If you do it confidently, people will believe that you have 7 years of experience. Wow, I really have to fix that pixelation. I don't know how high should I set the freaking encoding. I mean, should I set it up to like Skyrim level encoding, like 16,000 megabits or megabits of bandwidth? I don't know. I will play around with it next time I'm recording, and possibly there won't be any issues. Although this is an old game, so I don't understand why exactly it's so hard to capture it with OBS. And yes, I could use other programs like Shadow Play, because I actually have NVIDIA, but or Net or what's it called? There's a program that everybody used. Some flick. I almost want to say Netflix, but that's a completely different thing. Oh, Fraps. I tried Fraps. It's back in the days it was really shit. Now I don't know. I just use OBS out of the fact that I know how to use it. I think I know. I'm still right now. I'm still experiencing some issues, and there are still some things that I'm testing, like this one, audio recording stuff. But I think OBS is one of the best ones, and it saves you the nuisance, I should say. Convert your stuff, your videos from raw data to whatever format you want. So you don't have to freaking leave your computer on during the night to encode it and then leave it again to upload it. It just makes things easy. I like easy things. I'm a lazy person. That's why I like Blitzkrieg as well, because then just have to work a little bit harder in the beginning and then just be like, well, that's it, done. In the end, you can slack. I like to slack. Yeah, that's a bad upgrade, possibly. Yeah, Archdevils would be nice, but you need a lot of mercury for it, and you need a lot of mercury for the ghost dragons as well. Actually, mercury is pretty much fought against Necropolis and Inferno all the time, and there's orange and teal on my back. The usual green is nowhere to be found. It's time to get another wave of attack with the source of all evil in this land. Hell itself, burning hell. Effing hell. Although, if you know the lore, spoiler alert, 3, 2, 1, these guys, the Inferno troops, are actually aliens. You would think that this game is played in a medieval world, like our world, with some fantasy elements, or just a fantasy world, like a medieval fantasy world. It's actually played on a different planet, like a different planet, as in this is not planet Earth. Usually fantasy games or fantasy stories, usually they don't mention like where they are played. Usually, not all the time, but you can assume it's Earth. Like, as far as I'm concerned, Lord of the Rings is played on Earth. Like the planet played, it has taken place on Earth. And there's even an explanation to where the elves and the dwarves and the hobbits went. As far as I'm concerned, I only read The Hobbit when I was a child. I haven't read the Silmarils. I haven't really read. I started reading Lord of the Rings in English, but I just had other issues at that time, so I just left it. And I already seen the movie at that point, and I thought that the movie was great. And even though they say that the book is better, I know Hobbit's book was so much better than the movies, by the way. But yeah, this particular game And also, yeah, also Harry Potter, as far as I'm concerned, it's Earth. This game is actually on, it's not played on Earth. They actually escape on Heroes 4, like the end of Heroes 3. The campaign is when Armageddon's blade clashes with the Sword of Frost. And then there's a big boom, and this word, Aerith? Aerith? Can't remember Aerith? Oh, I can't remember for the life of me for the planet's name that this game is played on. But then obviously a big Armageddon happens, and everybody has to leave the planet. And they go through portals to a new world called Exoth. And actually, yeah, these Inferno guys are pretty much like an evil alien force, much like the Zerg, if you are familiar with StarCraft. And well, all the other inhabitants, like as far as I'm concerned, all the other factions are like indigenous to this planet. But yeah, the Inferno troops are from a completely other planet. I mean, you can't really judge this from Heroes of Might and Magic games. You can play Might and Magic, which is a different style of this game, and actually Might and Magic and Heroes of Might and Magic is plot. Whole plot is intertwined. So there are a lot of correspondences, a lot of suggestions, like a lot of references to other games in the series. I've tried playing Heroes of Might. So yeah, I'm playing Heroes of Might and Magic, but I tried playing Might and Magic, but it's just not my game style. It's more of a dungeon crawler RPG. I should really learn how to speak properly, but I'm tired. They are enjoyable, but back at the time when I was trying them, I was expecting something else from it, and I tried playing I tried playing Might and Magic 1, and it was fun, but it came up with all these spaceships, and I mean, for me, I was always playing Heroes of Might and Magic, and then they came up with all this alien stuff and space crafting, and I really thought that Heroes of Might and Magic was played on Earth in a medieval era, or it's at least played on Earth, but like fantasy kind of Earth. I mean, if we look at it, the terrain looks pretty much earthy. The buildings just look like they are, well, even the creatures, they are like, have a lot of references to ancient cultures. And it was just too much for me to handle back at the time. Like, now you're telling me that this game is not even that what I thought it was. Oh well. Anyways, what's happening in the game? I completely lost track. So I'm pressuring Teal, and I actually took Teal's castle. So actually I've achieved my goals for this game already. Defeat 2 enemies. 2 that are on the surface. And now I'm basically preparing a force to go down and help out Green's lazy ass. At this point I'm having 3 castles. Feeling pretty good about my situation. I have a lot of money coming in. Yep, that's an artifact. And no, you cannot pass it like that. Even though they are in the same castle, that would be a nice feature actually. they didn't need to meet. And that's actually a quite nice Inferno Force in the hands of somebody unskilled like me. It's yeah, well, it's actually a lot of troops there. That's a quite scary conflux army. That's actually a minor artifact for him, but and there's green. So probably orange is gonna run away, like the bitch he is. We'll see. I shouldn't really. No. Bad idea. This guy is a pimp. Not really needed. Because these guys have a lot of shots. They can go for hours. I'm trying to figure out where that goes. And I don't particularly need that heal fort, but with Undead, just go for whatever you like. If you have vampire loads and some of the troops to throw into the meat grinder. I mean, they're gonna go for my liches. Wow. Okay. They're not as smart. They could have killed like almost all of my liches. They really tried to do so. Skellies are fine. I don't mind. Skellies are expendable. I'm even getting a lot of them back. Yay. Yeah. I can't remember if orange is actually going to attack me or not. Probably not, because of, well, first time that I actually have to say thanks to green. Yes, son, go for it. Good boy. Okay, nice chunk of gold. Haha. Got you on the run, bitch. Even though he could have waltzed into my castle easily. And even killed green in the process, because we had nothing there. So can't remember if I'm actually going to go and fight him. And I've just realized where that portal goes to. And yeah, why not continue down south if we can? I just realized, well, I should meet up with this guy, probably. That would be useful. Yay. Yep, I upgraded those skellies. And I shouldn't have done so. Well, I should have, but then I should have spread them out. Whatever. Because if you have a full army and you have skeleton warriors and you have no empty slots, the next time you fight a battle and you get skeletons from them, from that battle, from the dead corpses, you actually get the upgraded skeletons, so skeleton warriors automatically, but only if you have no empty slots in your army and skeleton warriors occupying one slot or more, obviously. I don't know why I did that. There's Lord Hart hiding like a bitch. That's nothing. Actually, I have no idea why Teal has nothing all of a sudden. He was also a bit confused as to where he is actually. Again, I have money coming out of my ass, so it's better to go for experience for even minor heroes who are having armies with them. And this reminds me that I should actually look for the Grail. And at some point I was trying to, at multiple points, I was trying to send out heroes specifically to look for the Grail. I didn't get all the obelisks, but I had quite a nice idea of where it should have been. But yeah, spoiler alert, I never got it. And really wouldn't really matter. It's useful for Undead. It's I think one of the most useful things that an Undead can do is get the obelisks for themselves. The hell? I mean, well, get the Grail for themselves. I'm just trying to be cheeky there. Obviously, I'm playing with fire. I mean, orange is just being orange. Playing sensibly. Still not enough mercury. Yeah, Cycloscape. No, I did the orcs. Interesting. I think it's upgrade time, so I'm going upgrade happy. What else is there? And yeah, Teal trying to make my life worse. Not worse. Yeah, I was wondering where orange went. Orange is just chicken. It's like I had the disguise spell on. So yeah, Teal's gonna try to put some pressure on my necropolis. That's the tactic that I usually use. The Muggles, well, this is as much as I know, like good tips playing Inferno. Try to target something in between, even though it's a tent, because you can hit like multiple targets. With the Muggles, they can be pretty much working against you as well. Like in close encounters, or if your troops are out attacking stuff. Trying to aim for the monsters that take up 2 tiles and try to target for the tile that's away. Like I didn't attempt this, but if I would have attacked the Wyvern's tail, then it would have been good. I just see, I don't know how to play this faction. There are too many questions in my head when I'm playing, like, I'm not sure. I'm trying to play, well, sometimes pretty risky, but the battles, I'm trying to make them, I'm trying to be very secure with what I'm doing. Usually, I don't like throwing troops to the meat grinder. Only if I know that they will definitely survive. Like, that devil is fine. That devil is a-okay. And even though, yeah, it doesn't matter. Even though if I attack them like that, devils can take a beating. They have better defense than offense. And I almost forgot about those lizard archers. Aren't devils just so cool? This disappearing in a puff of smoke animation, great. Goodbye. And actually, goodbye. And at this point, I'm handling three enemies at the same time, so it's a very nice 3 versus 1. Which I thought at this point is it's already a 2 versus 1, because I thought like Teal is out of the game. Which he is pretty much, but he has some tricks under his sleeve still. And that's actually an army I can take on with ease, with Undead Imbalance, aka Vampire Lords plus Dragons, plus whatever you have, just throw at the enemy. This was a strategy game, like a real-time strategy game. You would just move into the enemy with this Undead Force, and possibly go for smoke, prepare yourself a tea, a coffee, whichever you like, then come back in few minutes and you'd have the victory screen. And absolutely no losses. Although I do have to play a little bit sensibly here because of the behemoths, but anything else is like whatever. I'm not even concerned about the rocks or the Ogre Magi. Bloodlust can be pretty annoying, but computer seems to not understand the basic concepts that well sometimes. And boom goes the dynamite. Everybody's dead. I don't know why I'm focusing down that blood mage. Well, that ogre mage. That's fine though. I should have focused down the behemoth. That's the problem. If I feel complacent, that then I will just start playing like an idiot. I could have done this battle better, but I just felt like, okay, whatever. I will win regardless. Oh, that this is so rewarding when those zombies are actually useful. I mean, this should really be an always hitting effect on the zombies. That's like, that should be a thing. Seriously. And yeah, the mage is still there. And look at this enemy. Pathetic. He should have just ran away. And that's not a bad item. Not a super good item, but it's alright. For the undead. Yep. The Eye of the Dragon. It's 6th level, not bad, eh? +1 to 6th level creatures. It should be actually an artifact which you activate in the town and then just go do whatever. Because well, it's really hard to give it to somebody who's going to stay at town, because you don't really have a hero that's staging there. At least me, I only buy a hero for defense. I don't particularly buy a hero just to stay there to get more troops. Like in Heroes 4 you have these this nobility skill or whatever it's called. I think nobility for the order might heroes. I can't even remember the names. Lord? No, not Lord. That's how much I didn't play. Yeah, that's how much I never played Order. I was playing it for a while, trying to figure out a few things, but just because obviously to be good at one faction, if you have a main faction, like a master faction that you're usually playing with, you should know the enemy. It's like the same if you're a good StarCraft 2 player and your main race is Protoss, you still should know. I mean, it's just baffles me that some people say, I never play Zerg, I never play Terran. It's in like this game, like I hate Tower in this game. Everybody knows that's like the bottom of my list to play, but kinda had to train myself to know what they can do, and even though they shit, there are times when they are useful, certain times, but they are far from being imbalanced. I mean, the Titan is imbalanced. If you can get to Titan tech, usually Tower players, all they do is just fast tech to Titan tech and just roll with it, and they can actually pull it off. I mean, if you have Titans, you're good to go, but everything else up until that point is useless. Like, utter trash. And even their buildings, the secondary buildings, the support buildings, everything is just the creature skills. And the creatures are so ragtag. Just the pathetic faction. Without a doubt. And yeah, I'm just trying my best to defend this town, but I think you and me, we both know the outcome of this battle. Yep, that's a lot of shizzle. Even though I have a castle built. Saving won't help, son. Saving won't help. Actually, yeah, that's also a thing I usually do, just to waste the enemy's time. Maybe get a few more cheeky shots in, because I know that I'm not going to win this. I know. I'm just trying to make the enemy lose as many troops as possible. Due to the towers, if I can have one more round with the towers, that's already something. All you have to do is just split up your troops. Like that. Finally this guy is dead. And here's imbalanced orange. It is imbalanced elementals. Actually, they're not that strong. I mean, Conflux is a nice town to play, but then again, that also feels like pretty much ragtag to me. However, I love the Phoenix. I love the Phoenix. And actually, the physical elementals, or whatever it's called, might elementals, magic elementals. I can't remember. I think it's called psychic elementals. And then you can upgrade them to magic elementals. That's quite nice. And I'm actually lucky because this chick has maybe basic or advanced ballistics that gives you control of these towers, but he has Cyclops, which in turn he can pretty much tell the Cyclops which wall to attack, and if he has Cyclops Kings, he can shoot twice. Which is not going to be always. I mean, Cyclops is like kind of advanced. If you had an advanced ballista, an extra one, it kind of works that way. But then again, it not always attacks the piece of part of the wall that you tell them to attack. And this is just too much. I mean, obviously, I'm losing this big time. So yeah, I was talking about Tower and all the other factions. You should play all the other factions. Everybody should. But you don't have to be perfect with them, just to know how it's going down. Nope. Well, I got rid of quite a lot of stuff, actually, but it's just unfortunate that it's there and he's actually stupid enough to lose even more troops. See? I mean, I'm getting one more round because I split up my skeletons. And that's 2 more rocks. And that's just unlucky. I'm gonna get screwed by the orcs anyways. Game over. I got rid of quite a lot of stuff. And it's day 7, so that's why I said I'm unlucky, because now I will have to get my town back. And if I blame it on Green, if Green would have done a good job on the ground, then I wouldn't have had troops out of position trying to do his job on the ground. Well, I was also a bit I didn't pay attention because I was focused too much on trying to make this work underground and preparing my troops to go underground to go against orange and possibly purple. At this point I'm just trying to find a good way to engage them. But it's no biggie actually. It's just a nuisance. Dig back my own starter town. And actually if I would have, I mean it's partly my fault because if I would have realized that Heel is so close to that green gate, maybe if I went there earlier and put pressure, maybe I could have won it, but that's a lot of shizzle. I can't remember the outcome of this battle, but this is going to be the last battle for this episode, because 4 minutes are left from this video. It's hard to tell. I'd say I have a chance, but again, the castle is going to be the ultimate judge of what's going to be. It's quite a lot of shit. Although I have Undead Imbalance, but as said, these guys are elementals. And I think even the aging ability is not working on them. Yeah, the Psych elementals. They have no retaliation and they attack like the Hydra. Nah, this is not going to work. Nope. Yeah, I'm just late. I'm just late with my Blitzkrieg. If I would have found a way earlier, and I could have probably killed him. Didn't have that many troops. At this point we just have too much. This is just too much. Too much to handle. And with most of the undead abilities not working, I'm screwed. Nope. Goodbye, Ghost to Dragons. And pretty much goodbye, Vampires at this point. Yeah. Yeah. This battle, I don't know why I'm still continuing. I mean, the odds are obvious. Do I really think that I have a chance? Or am I just tired? Am I just too tired to realize? Yeah, I think I just wanted to kill at least one Firebird. Maybe I'm thinking that I'm going to accept this loss, just get Galfron back, but then again I don't have my original town, therefore I don't have Skellies. Yeah, I'm gonna reload. Nah, bad idea, dude. Bad idea. Yeah, rather be a nuisance. Because he's not coming out. But if he comes out, I could probably make him pay. I have enough. And that's how you get 2 capitals, actually. You lose your main town where you build a capital. And just build another capital, and there's already a capital there. Nice, eh? Nice income. Alright guys, well, pretty much thanks for watching. The situation is pretty grim. With Green being an asshole. Not even feeding me anymore properly. Although I got the money, I got the economy, so at least I got that going for me. And yep.